Alright, trigger warning, motherfuckers. Alright, if you are a conservative Christian, that's fine, but just keep in mind that the people on this list and people like these people on this list are just people. Okay? If you're gonna come at me with like, oh, like the Bible says, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, the Bible also says, thou shalt not judge lest you be judged. And the Bible also says that no sin is greater than any other. And Jesus himself does not condemn this subject at all. He does not even speak on this subject. Really read the Bible before you actually come at me saying like, oh, what, we live in this country that y'all promote freedom of speech. This is my freedom of speech. So, if you are conservative, go watch another video. Because this video is probably going to trigger you. Keep your hate comments to yourself, you overzealous, Bible-thumping fuzz nuggets. I'm going to do Pride Month. And don't worry, the Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars, Twilight, and Harry Potter videos are on the way in the near future. In the meantime, I'm going to do Pride Month, celebrating the LGBTQ+, men, women, and transgendered people, film industry. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so going off of my Tropic Thunder review, I think I cut it out of the video, but yeah, Al Pacino's crush is Lance Bass from NSYNC. It's freaking hilarious. But yeah, Lance Bass, fun fact, I know for a fact I cut this out of the video, but he was the voice of Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, it was just battle grunts, he wasn't actually delivering dialogue. It was like, take that. But still, Lance Bass, I gotta give you respect, because your version of Sephiroth handed my ass to me so many times. He makes Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 look like the dark side Heartless at the beginning of each game. And Lance Bass, you gotta give him respect, because Lance Bass is a good human being. He gives to charity. He's a member of NSYNC. He's a good singer. He's a podcaster. And overall, he's just a great human being. Okay, so let me take y'all back to 2008 and 2009. In the 5th grade, I had the biggest crush on Demi Lovato. And I just thought she was gorgeous. I thought she was funny. I thought that she was the kind of girl that I would go out with. And boy, I fell head over heels. Like, when Camp Rock came out, I thought she was pretty in Camp Rock. But when you see her with her actual hairstyle, because they just straightened her hair for the first one. Usually she had like bushy curly hair, but with bushy curly hair and a little more makeup, holy shit, she was drop dead gorgeous. And yeah, nowadays people either love or hate Demi Lovato because, well, she's bipolar and she's done some shady things and said some shady things. I'm just gonna chuck it up to like, nobody's perfect. I still admire her as a singer, songwriter, and actress, and she's still gorgeous, and she's never afraid to voice her opinion. Alright, sticking with the Disney theme, yeah, Miley Cyrus, without getting into the obvious jokes that haven't aged well, yeah, again, people either love or hate Miley Cyrus. Sort of like with Demi, but for completely different reasons. Obviously, Miley was out of control in the early days because she was, she was kicked off the Disney Channel for doing drugs and drinking alcohol, and she just went into her good girl gone bad phase that thankfully she grew out of. And I wouldn't say I admire her, but I do gotta give her respect for being open about her struggles with mental health, substance abuse, and all that. And obviously, you know, she just did all that stuff because she just couldn't handle the pressure of fame. Because, I mean, on top of being the daughter of a country superstar that some people even thought was going to be the next Johnny Cash until he fizzled out, and being on one of the most popular children's network in the world that's owned by the biggest family company in the world that now owns Marvel, 20th Century Fox, and Star Wars, among other things. I mean, I'm not saying what she did was alright, but it's understandable that she turned to that as a way to cope with the fame. So, I'm glad you cleaned up your act, Miley. I gotta give you respect for that. Okay, last Disney-related celebrity on this list, okay? Okay, at least in some way. Yeah, Nathan Lane. If you don't know his name, if you don't know his face, he was the brother with the mustache in the movie Mouse Hunt, but he was the voice of Timon in The Lion King. Well, Nathan Lane can act, he can sing, and he's freaking hilarious. Okay? Any movie with Nathan Lane in it, I'm just like, okay. Even if it's just straight drama, I know for a fact I'm in for some laughs, because it's hard not to laugh when Nathan Lane's on screen. He's funny, he's sweet, and overall, he's just a great person. Whether you realize it or not, he's one of the main staples of our childhood, if you grew up with The Lion King like I did. So, you gotta give him respect for that. Oh, Mean Girls. No matter what I do, I cannot get away from Mean Girls. Seriously. When I typed in this guy's name, this picture, the picture you just saw, was the first picture that came up. Seriously. He's synonymous with that role. And for good reason. And yeah, he's gay. Really think about that for a second. Rachel McAdams and Lindsay Lohan were competing against each other in a comedy about high school. And the guy that they were competing for is played by a gay guy. That is insanely hilarious. He's keeping Lacey company because they're both on the Hallmark Channel. From what I hear, a lot of the movies that him and Lacey do together are some of the network's biggest hits. I hear nothing but good things about this guy. Obviously, he's funny. Just follow him on Instagram. You'll be laughing your ass off for hours looking at the stuff that he posts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to point out that every single person on this list are Christians, okay? It's between them and God. I admire each and every one of these people. Originally, it was going to be a top 10 video, but at the time that I'm doing this, I'm going to get going a little bit to hang out with my cousins. I'm going to get out of here. So until next time, stay positive and stay awesome, everyone. See ya. And Pride Month has just begun.